people, welcome back again to another video. If you are new in this channel, this is Special and Entertainment, a home of freedom fighters. If you haven't joined our family yet, join the family by hitting the red button down below on the bell notification icon, so whenever we have a new video in this same channel, you will get notified. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I love you all. So my people, I have a video here that I want you all to watch, and I myself will be watching with you in this particular video. Feel free to let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. Like and share this video, and I will see you again in my next video.
Addition and rearrangement of the leader of the outlawed indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, by the federal government last week. He was granted access to his counsel, Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Mr. Ejiofor will now be joining us from Abuja to discuss the legal battle ahead as he seeks to defend his client against the weighty charges that have been preferred against him by the Nigerian state. Good morning, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, and welcome to the morning show. Great pleasure to have you joining us this morning. Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Batty. Much. It's a pleasure meeting. It's a pleasure being in your platform this morning. Thank you so much, Mr. Batty.
Thank you very much. Well, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, you are counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, and you'll be quoted in the papers saying that your client has been badly treated, not just by the Nigerian authorities, but also the Kenyan authorities involved in the entire saga. Although the government of Kenya has pleaded innocence in all of this, saying that they were not involved in any way whatsoever. What are the issues involved in terms of the procedure adopted by the Nigerian government and the extent of the involvement of the Kenyan authorities? If you may just present your case.
Thank you so much, Mr. Batty. Let's go straight to the point. Well, I have a number of issues I wanted to address in the course of this discourse. First of all, there was a clear collaboration between the Kenyan government and Nigerian government. I'm happy now that they are denying the fact that Nnamdi Kanu was arrested in their place and also handed over to Nigerian government. But I can assure you that by the time we finish with them at the international court, they will never remain the same. What's important at this stage, and I've already made known to the world, is that he was arrested at the airport on the 19th day of June 2021. And he was taken to an unknown residence. That is a fact. He wasn't taken to a custody, and they recognized the official custody of the police over there. He was taken to an unknown residence where he was subjected to inhuman treatment. Nnamdi Kanu was tortured, maltreated, and beaten, mercilessly beaten. So these are facts within our knowledge, confirmed by him to us. So after spending 8 days in their custody, illegal custody, they now beckoned on the Nigerian counterpart to come for him. And by the time they came, Nnamdi Kanu was apparently unconscious at the point they came to pick him. He was unconscious. He was near lifeless at the time they were back taking him to Nigeria. So, and consequently they brought him here. So now, to tell you the level of their conspiracy and the desperation to get him jailed at all costs by enemies. They brought him here on a Sunday, and the federal government is fully aware that I'm the lead counsel to Nnamdi Kanu. And there's a charge against him before the court, which has been subsisting has been going on. Because after invasion of his premises on the 14th of September 2017 by the Nigerian military and soldiers, who killed over 28 persons in his house, and by act of providence, he was narrowly escaped. We filed an application before the court for an inquest into what transpired in his house on the 17th of September 2017, for court to inquire as to what happened in his house, what led to his disappearance. And we are still in this process, because that is fundamental. This is a person that has expressed to the world that he is ready to come for his trial on October 14th, 2017. He wasn't planning to leave the country. He wasn't planning to run away from the trial. He was ready to come for the trial on October 14th. Matter was stated for commencement of trial. Then on September 17th, his house was invaded. So to tell you that the government was not ready at the time to prosecute him, because they have no evidence to establish even the charge preferred against him to even date. So they went after his life. Now it's compelling on the part of the court to inquire, what happened to this person I granted bail? What led to his disappearance? Then surprisingly, on the 28th of March 2019, when the matter came up for sureties to show cause why they will not be committed for contempt, why they were unable to produce Nnamdi Kanu. That was the proceedings of that day. The court gave an order revoking his bail. Then we said no, because the court should be bound by its records. We said no, and we filed an application to get order vacated. Since 2019 to date, the matter had severally come up before the court, the same court. And the court was not inclined to hear this application to vacate the order. And the worst thing is that the federal government has not filed any response to this application before the court. They have not filed a response in counter to application to get order vacated. They were not interested. What they are interested is to how to get in Nnamdi Kanu at all means available to them. So now, he was brought into this country on Sunday, after being detained, maltreated, subjected to all forms of injury, maltreated, and inflicted with severe injuries on account of handcuff that lasted on his hands for over 4 hours till before he was brought to court. And you can see him on handcuff in court on that day. Those injuries are still there. And a number of medical issues he's having today on account of what was the kind of treatment that was meted out to him. So they took him to court on a Tuesday. Labaran, who is the counsel that was in court on that day representing federal government, is fully aware that Ifeanyi Ejiofor is the lead counsel in this matter. And I've been in court with him in all cases affecting Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. He never extended the courtesy of informing me that that my client was arrested, was abducted, because in this case wasn't arrested. So but when we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. He was abducted and kidnapped from Kenya and brought into this country. So now he didn't feel it confident, didn't see it confident or deem it appropriate to inform me that my client was arrested and has been brought to court on Tuesday. So that shows there's a collaboration between the government in question, as we stand today, and the people who were appearing before them. Because if after all there was any element of iota of transparency in what they're doing, is compelling on the part of the AG, not the lawyer representing the Federation, to inform me that they are coming to court on Tuesday, so I can come to court and see my client. I don't know what happened, and this is quite from him what happened. So on Tuesday, they took him to court, and the court asked them, "Where is Barrister Ejiofor? Is he not in court? Was he not informed?" They said no. They arrested him and brought him to Abuja on Sunday, and he's called today. So now there's an underlying fact that my client will not get fair trial in that court. That's settled. The issue of fair trial has been taken away by this collaboration. But we keep on watching. We are going to see them in court. So that is what happened as of today. I've seen him, and he has given me every information and detail about what transpired in Kenya, how he was arrested, how he was taken to a non-destination, and how he was maltreated, how they nearly killed him over there. And it's obviously from what he told me that it was at the behest of the federal government that they were doing those things. So until when they beckon on them to come. These are against an obvious infraction to all international laws and treaties. So but at that level, we're addressing it. We're going to address an international court at that level. So let me concern myself what's happening in the country. So it's obvious from every indication that my client will not get a fair trial in this court. Obvious. Until when the contrary is established. And now, Nnamdi Kanu was mandate in prison custody. Let me underline this fact. Long before he was granted bail, he spent over 2 years in custody before he was granted bail. The court itself is aware that he was in prison custody before he was granted bail. And at the point he was in prison custody, Nnamdi Kanu never at any point in time made any effort to leave the prison without the judicial process. Now, they remanded him in DSS custody, where they made it near impossible for his relatives which are to visit him, except on appointment by his lawyers. So that in that itself has also graduated to what I call mental torture. He's being subjected to mental torture as I speak to you now. Because when somebody is in incarceration as a political prisoner, which is, he has no access to his wife, he has no access to his brothers, he has no access to relatives to discuss with them and interact with them. Even lawyers who are coming to see him are coming on a specific approval by the DGSSS. So it shows that he is undergoing mental torture. And it is worse still when Nnamdi Kanu is under a debilitating health situation. He has a medical condition that needs to be addressed as quick as possible. Because it's only a living that can face trial. So this, I can stop at this time to come up with a second question. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching that particular video. Feel free to let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. Like and share this video again. And I appreciate each and every one of you who always share my video, who always come back to support this platform. I do appreciate you all. May God Almighty bless you. I will see you again in my next video. Bye.